So we are in a rush right now, those are not mine, to get to Spencer's. So this is like part 2 of the whole build, I guess, the landscaping build that we're working on. What ended up happening is we got 3 days worth of stuff done, and then Spencer and Dad decided like, hey, let's get the roof done. And that was a bad decision because my dad has experience. I've never had experience doing the roof. Spencer doesn't either, and it took us forever to do the roof. What we got to do is we have all the shingles, the old shingles that we ripped off. We just tore them off the top and then tossed them in the dump trailer. Me and Spencer have to go dump. They're all soaking wet, trash and stuff in here. Good. So we just got done dropping off the shingles. Shingles are now done, roof's now done, so we can just focus on the landscaping wall, which we have like 3 hours. We'll get a lot done today, hopefully. So me and Spencer are now just starting to clean up. We got all of this taken out. There's a lot of dirt. We just got this all taken out through here. The issue we're running into is we could just push this over like another foot and then get a skid loader bucket down through there even. We gotta go like 4 more inches through there. So it's either you take the skid loader bucket, just take out 4 more inches, or you shovel it by hand. And so that's what we're deciding how far he wants to push back the wall right now. Now the thing is I got really stupid with it, and I took the topsoil, the good topsoil stuff, and I laid it as the bottom layer because we were taking off the topsoil first, right? And I started laying it as the bottom layer, and then the last like dirt we were taking out of that pile was clay. We have topsoil on bottom. Wasn't thinking there at all. So it would have been a lot better if I would have put topsoil on top actually, because right now it's kind of a clay mess. I did my best to level it out as much as possible, but there are some tracks through there. And then we have 1 more load of dirt. This is probably our 4th or 5th load we've taken.
He's spinning.
4-wheel drive, baby. Come on.
You're better than that, squad.
Question is, will the hydraulic power be able to lift questionably how many tons? All right, everybody pray. Hit the like button, and go make it go up stronger. All right. Woo! That was close.
That was real close.
Go! Good on there.
So we're greasing this because I don't think we've ever greased this before even.
Don't worry guys, we got the safety bar right there. It is kind of like a
hoist grease locations. There are so many locations on this. So I'm not sure what day it is right now. It's Friday, but like it could be like day 8 of this project. But me and Spencer yesterday, that was fun yesterday. Like it was a fun day. We just dug all this out. So the plan was, first this was completely level. There's about between 4 to 6 inches all throughout here that we took out. But before it was level, and it was hard clay, and so we couldn't get in there. Our big skid loader wouldn't fit down there. And so we started kind of coming in from the side and just digging with a skid loader like this. That wasn't really working the best. So I had this idea to go and rent just a little walk behind, they call them mini skid loaders. And we got there, and then the dude was like, dude, you know, for 10 more bucks, you can get a ride in one RT 450 just for 10 more bucks for the whole day to get that as like a 56-inch bucket or 58-inch bucket. That worked fantastic. If we wouldn't have had that, it would have been rough. And dude, running that machine, I enjoyed it. Like, it is so fun. So one thing is, with the John Deere 260, big heavy machine, 10,000 pounds, wheels. But when you're grading with tracks, it is so nice and so smooth. Like, you can pretty much grade anything level. You guys saw, like, coming in here, it works so good. It just keeps everything level. Your tires aren't spinning and they're just tearing it up, making potholes and stuff throughout here. It worked so nice, dude. So right now I finished grading. We got this all chained down and we're working on the back end. So right now we're waiting to pour cement. Got Corey. What's up?
Hello.
Corey's helping. Of course, Special TV. Starting all the way down here. I'm working all the way through there. We got like 45 minutes until the cement truck comes, so we're just kind of sitting around.
Just a tad. The runner, nice. Still showing that. Now man, get tired.
So we got it done. All the cement is in. With the help of Corey back there and Spencer, and we got this all in. It's all brushed off. Made a little edging, and then next is just going to be retaining walls all the way down this. A retaining wall, retaining brick, eventually a retaining wall. That'll be a lot of work yet, but concrete is done. We thought for sure we didn't have enough. We got to the end and it was just perfect. So it's like a week later. This video has probably been going on forever. We're here at the mine and we only need about 2 tons of roadstone just to put down as a nice layer for those blocks for the retaining wall we're gonna put down. So that's what we're here to get. Okay, pull forward. So a little change of plans. It seems like everybody's always like changing times, and like Spencer doesn't live here right now, so like we're never here, and it's like a 30-minute drive up here. But anyways, they called. We were supposed to get pavers, and me and Spencer were supposed to get started on this tomorrow, getting all the pavers done. They called and they're like, oh, it's gonna be Saturday. Right now it's Thursday, and so we had all planned out for Thursday to just work all day on this. And so the base takes forever, and all we're gonna need is like 3 pallets to start the base. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna drive down there. It's like a 50-minute drive down there, get the pallet, bring them back up here, and then later on, like Spencer bought like 15 or 16 pallets total, and so pallets of pavers, and so eventually they're gonna deliver those. But for now, we're just gonna go grab 3 or 4. Each pallet weighs like about 2,000 pounds, basically a ton is what they said. So we're only gonna grab 3, which is 6,000 pounds. Should be able to handle this. Otherwise, if we haul them all down, it'd be like 4 trips back and forth. So it's a lot easier for them to haul them. But for now, we're gonna grab like 3 or 4. Spencer has been just getting utterly screwed over. His windows is the biggest thing he's had right now. He had window guys that came and installed the windows and it's a crazy long story. They said it was gonna be a day and a half to get the windows installed, and right now it's been, I think, 30 days. They started day one, dude's Duramax broke down halfway, took him like 3 hours, came up with tons of excuses. Then he got here and it was like only one guy, so my dad and my brother were helping him all day, just replace out the windows, like just basically workers for him. And then they like had to get other worker installs because that guy, like, he didn't even have a truck anymore and stuff, because it's kind of all subcontracted out. And they said promised 1.5 days, and right now they're on like day 30, and Spencer can't get a lot of work done. He's like super pissed. I came upstairs yesterday and he was like in a raging phone call with the owner. It was insane. I should have recorded it, but like things were getting beefy between Spencer and the owner. It was interesting though. Spencer's totally in the right position and stuff. The owner, Spencer's mad that it's take 30 days to get a project that was promised 2 days. But it's pretty crazy what's happening. Spencer's definitely learned a lot throughout like this whole house flip, I guess. So we got all 3 of these loaded up. These are heavy, actually. This middle one we might have to do by hand. So right now we are completely stranded. The Ford let us down. No, I'm joking. That would never happen.
The trailer let us down, boys.
Got a flat. She got shredded, and this thing was shredded.
This isn't the bad tire. The bad tire's over there.
You sure?
Yeah, no, the bad tire's over there.
I mean, if you look at these, I wonder if there's anything on it or just too much weight. I wonder if there's any, like, you know, hole in it.
Oh yeah, how did it?
Thinking of just leaving the truck here, and then tomorrow morning we'll go grab a new tire because there's probably no tire place open. New tire and rim.
Too late.
See, this is the bad tire. There's nothing left here at all. So we're sitting here just completely stranded now until somebody comes gets us. We could probably limp it somewhere if we really had to, but just, I guess we could kind of ruin the rim because we're not gonna even use that rim anymore. Just sit and wait.
First off, we weren't even supposed to take this. This was supposed to come on a semi, and then they canceled and said they couldn't get it to us till Saturday. Right now it's right now it's Wednesday.
There was supposed to be 15 of these.
12 of these. 12 of these on a semi. And I thought, well, if that's a waste of days because we're gonna get it started. Saturday we're supposed to have it like done.
Take it back as quick as possible. Day one of laying bricks, pavers, whatever you want to call them. We're done. We're done. We got her all done. Probably took 5 to 6 hours. 1 hour with 2 guys because I wasn't there, and the last 5 hours with me. And we got this all done. Just because you had to get this perfectly level, because we're gonna stack this like 3 or 4 tall, and then we don't want this laying at all. So everything has to be perfectly level. But these are all done. Now's the easy part of just stacking them on top, pretty much. So I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but the guy that delivered these was just insane. He was just flying through here, just flying up and down. I thought for sure he was gonna hit a car because he was like weaving in between cars because he's all the way down the street unloading these pavers. And these things are actually really heavy. One of them, 1 pallet load for the skid loader, is pushing it. It's about 2,200 pounds for just a pallet. So now we're on to the next day of it's gonna be the next day. Tomorrow's gonna be, I don't know if we'll even be doing it tomorrow, but tomorrow's the next day that we start working on this is just gonna be stacking those things. I'll probably have a cool time lapse stacking them as we get going. actually complete. Like it's getting here. So all through here is completely done. It's been, the past 2 days have been like real hot. The base took us forever and stuff. All through here is done. We backfilled it with gravel. The stairs took us forever to design, so we're finishing up that. And this will have all tops. It'll look a lot better than this. But if the past couple of weeks you guys have seen in videos like, oh shoot, Squad's on upline today, Squad's posting real late, it's because I've been helping Spencer. We've been working on this like every single day for the past like 3-4 weeks, and there's just always things to add, and there's just stuff always going on to add to it. So that's why it's been taking ever. That's a stupid excuse, I know, but it's a little tougher. It's pushing me right now. So it's the final day, I guess, if you want to call it the final day, and the retaining wall is completely done. This feels so good. I guess there's one thing, we have to glue the steps. Just glue the tops, the caps of the steps. That's it. But it's all done, and man, this was a long process. A lot longer than it probably should have taken. But as we go through here, now one thing we screwed up on, and I posted on Instagram, and I posted before and after picture, some guy caught me on it. He was smart, he caught me on it. And we almost have like a wall, like little slabs through here when it starts sloping up. You can see that, there's a line through there. It shouldn't be that way. If we were smarter at the beginning, there's one there, and then there it's like, it's all through there. If we were smarter at the beginning, what we should have done is came up, because somehow you gotta keep this level wall, the driveway sloping up, somehow you gotta keep this level. And we should have came up, and then right here where we're gonna start a new layer, we should have went up this amount. Just went up this amount, so that way we could work the blocks in between here and everything would be level, because technically we want that to be level so we can place a block right down the middle of that. And that's what we should have done. We kind of just, when we stepped it up, we came however much we wanted to. And that was the problem. We came like, sometimes we'd come 2 inches, sometimes we'd come like
34B, 83 block. 83, 16, 34.
This is about 2,000, this is about 1,100, 1,200, and then we got 2,000, 2,000, and then another like 900 or something on there. This is just strapping these down. You got those zip ties?
I do not. They're right behind you.
Okay, we're good. Everything's strapped down. Let's get going before we blow a tire again, dude.
22, 820.